Welcome to the I Am Jen Wilson, the Healing Rebel podcast. If you don't like, subscribe, whatever, please do. If you are listening to today's episode and there is something that you hear that you think somebody in your life needs to hear, please do share it with them. And I am delighted to have my new but old friend Linda here. We have been internet friends for a long time, at least a decade, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely.
At least a decade.
2016, you said, didn't you?
That's when I wrote my book, so possibly longer than that. But when we met today, we were like, we don't know if we've met in real life before.
How did we actually meet? I felt like I had though. I feel like I've seen your face.
I feel like we've been in.
But that's like just what Facebook does to you, isn't it?
Yeah, it does, because I think I've checked in on my pals and then realised I haven't spoken to anybody for 6 months.
Oh God, just your Facebook friends.
just like the internet friends in the world. So I'm like, oh, they're doing great. And then you speak to somebody and they're not doing great because they've been shown the highlight.
Yeah, exactly. That's it there.
So Linda, why don't you introduce yourself? Who are you and what do you do?
Well, I am Linda O'Donnell. I have Bootyfit. It's a fitness brand, and work online with women. It's mainly women.
Yeah.
But I've actually not been working for the last couple of years, so I've just been trying to figure some stuff out.
Yeah.
And I feel back to myself. So I'm back. Bootyfit is back.
Bootyfit is back.
Yeah.
With all the knowledge that you have learned over the last few years. Because you've been on a bit of a journey with your health.
I never ever thought that, like, when you did hit 40, things would actually change. But it is really true, it does. You do change, don't you?
Yeah.
And you need to kind of go with the seasons and change with the seasons. But if you're fighting against it, I think that's where I was for like a few years there, fighting against my hormones and getting that to that stage, which I never wanted to get to. But I feel like so much better accepting it.
Yeah,
you do, don't you?
When you start connecting with the cycles and rhythms of nature, and we are nature, it makes it easier.
Oh, so much
than
easier.
Being in that constant fight and that constant battle.
And pushing against it.
Yeah, I mean, now part of my story was when I worked in fitness was I'm fit and healthy. I was on the pill, so I never had a cycle.
Yeah.
I didn't know that I was having all these peaks and flows because the synthetic hormones were stopping that from happening. Pushing through until I collapsed.
God. Yeah.
And then it was unlearning and then having to relearn.
What age were you at this point?
I was 38 when I got diagnosed with Crohn's.
Wow.
So that was when my body was just like...
Yeah. So
and
you
I've been
went
on the
through
pill for 21 years at that point.
Like probably 16 or something when you started, don't you?
Yeah, and I went on it so that I could control when I had my periods.
Yeah, as you do. This is what I'm trying to tell my children as well. Like, it's not, try and stay off it as long as you can, but don't fall pregnant. Do you know what I mean? Like, what do you do? That's the thing. Like,
so
it's
difficult.
Hard for women, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you're the one that always has to take the precaution for yourself anyway, or control the bleeding, like, because you can't be bothered with the bleeding every month. That's as well.
It's like it was inconvenient to have a period on the weekend when I wanted to go out partying.
Yeah. Definitely. Especially when you've got white jeans on.
I could never wear white jeans.
No.
I spill things down myself all the time. So I just like urine cream and I'm thinking I would have had my breakfast on myself already.
Well, actually I had black leggings on and I took the dog a walk and then I ran up the stair and put my jeans. Yeah.
Lovely.
So I was being covered. Thank you.
So tell us about what happened for you. What age were you when you're like, because I know you're saying 40, but was it actual you turned 40 and things changed, or was there things before that, do you think?
So when I was 40, I was pregnant with my last girl. I have 3 girls. One's 22, one's 16, and one's 6. So big age gaps, totally different stages of life. But 40, I still felt good at 40. I felt pregnant, everything was fine. Then I felt good, 41, 42. I think when I was like just recovering, obviously after having a baby, and then I start feeling like, oh no, what is this? What is happening to me? I thought it was like my blood sugar. So I went to the doctor and they did check my bloods. My blood sugars were really high. Like I was always eating good, but I did have high carbs in my diet.
Yeah.
So I tried to rein that back a bit. The doctor says I was bordering diabetic, which was like shock for me. So I sorted that. I pulled back with the carbs, the sugar. I did love a biscuit. So yeah, don't we all?
Don't we all?
So I sorted that out. That came down. I felt better for a few months. And then just like gradually my hair was falling out. I was getting more. My daughter moved back to Scotland as well. So I was putting all these wee things to my middle child, went back to Scotland to live with her dad. So I was feeling depressed, but I was putting it down to her moving away. I didn't put it down to my hormones at this point.
Yeah.
So like I was still working. I was working online with my clients and stuff like that. I was doing my Bootyfit online, pushing through, fighting against it like you do. I got the coil in to stop my heavy bleeding. So I had the coil thinking it was menopause coming. So, and my mum says that's what happened to her, was she got a heavy periods. So I got the coil in, and then that kind of satisfied me for a bit. So I wasn't having heavy periods. That kind of calmed me down. My man was saying I was getting moodier and moanier. And I'm quite, I don't really moan much, but I was getting just like mopey and moody, like around the house, or snappy, he would say. Yeah, I was snapping at him more. So maybe these 2 years went past with that. And I just thought to myself, I'm still training, not as much as I used to. Like I used to do bodybuilding, and my bones, my everything in my body was aching. And I just thought, oh, this is me getting old now. That feeling like, this is the age you get
so
old.
Many women say that, and they resign themselves that this is just what their life has to be like.
Yeah, we're 40 odds now, we're getting old. So I was like, maybe I should just start taking estrogen. Like maybe that will help me. I've always done like things naturally. I never wanted to get to that point, but I thought, if it helps me feel better, then why would I not? Because like I'm not want to suffer like this for the rest of my life. Like it was really bad. Like I don't think many people knew, because you don't speak it really, do you? You don't tell anybody, and it's just in your head. You're playing over things.
Or you tell people and they just go, well, that's just how things are.
Yeah, that's just like
lay it down. You just need to deal with it, kind of thing.
That's your age. Deal with it. Oh God. But then I went to a nurse in Spain. She was a English nurse working in Spain, so it was like the language barrier was tough to go to a Spanish nurse and speak to her about it. So you went to an English one. So you had to pay her. It wasn't covered under your insurance. And then she just done a few questions, answered a few questions, and just told me, yeah, that's menopause. You're going through menopause. No blood test. I asked for a blood test, and she's like, oh, you don't need it now. You're probably going through menopause. It's your age. So I just accepted it because I was desperate to get the patches or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So a year later, I still felt like crap, bit better, but I was terrified to coming off the patches. I went back to the Spanish doctor, like first of all, and she was going to do blood tests, and she told me to come off the estrogen for a month to see my natural.
Yeah. And
I just never went back because I was petrified of coming off them at this point. Because it's so scary, because I was like, it was pain, my hips were in pain, everything was painful. So I think I had lots going on. So I was like, I had an Indian retreat to go to. So I was like, I'm not coming off my estrogen for that. I'm not going there and like being moody and cranky.
There's a level of stability that you want to hold on to, even though you're in pain.
Yeah. It wasn't as painful being on them as it was if I came off because I tried it for a week and then I was like, nope, back on. Then I was moving in the February. I was moving back to Scotland to move to Dubai, so I was doing like a half and half. So I didn't want to take them off for that as well. So, and that was going to be your whole life. There's always going to be something, isn't there? There's always going to be something that's going to be coming up the next month or two that you don't want to feel in pain for. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Yeah. So eventually I got to Dubai and I got my blood test done with an English lady, got a full blood count. I think I got like 60 markers done.
Yeah.
Yep, the markers. And it turned out that my inflammation was sky high. My estrogen, everything was not out of range. It was like kind of normal.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even anything to do with my perimenopause or menopause, whatever we were calling it. So it ended up, it was my thyroid that was out of whack under. I think the lady says I was bordering Hashimoto's.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So, which absolutely terrified me. Like it was like,
because if you hit Hashimoto's status, then thyroid's no longer working, and then you're on medication for the rest of your life for it.
Yeah, and I didn't want that. Obviously, I didn't, because it works on you for like years, doesn't it? Like that. It's like you can't get a blood test done and say you've got that. It's going to be working on you for years.
Yeah,
previous.
Really tiny things that have maybe changed.
Yeah,
like your hair starts to fall out, but you think, oh,
and it was
just
the heavy periods as well. That's one of the symptoms.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, like freaking out, like so worried about everything, Googling everything like you do.
As you do.
Yeah, and terrifying yourself even more. So the lady said to me, we'll try diet first of all. So just go back and look at your diet and like see what you can take out that's inflaming your body. So I did my intolerance test. There was so many things on that I was eating that I shouldn't have been eating. I knew like I can't eat chicken because in like my bodybuilding days I was eating that like 4 times a day. So that was like a big no-no. But I had known that. I knew that anyway. Yeah. Because I can actually, like when I eat chicken, I come out in cold sores. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, it's that bad.
Wow.
Then, so it was like steaks, apples, asparagus, like things that you would think were healthy.
Just an everyday food.
Yeah, rice cakes. I love rice cakes and all. Yeah, just normal.
Was that a blood
thing.
intolerance test that you had done?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah. So I was just so grateful, like that I had found out because, like, then so I done my intolerance test. I got everything out. I done that for 3. Like, I even done it for like a month, and I felt like a different person.
Yeah.
Like I'd lost like 4 kilos within like 3 weeks or something. It was just like bloat.
Yeah.
Really, like water retention, everything. My body was like
still your lymphatic system's holding on to everything.
It's not
clearing, right?
Yeah. So this is when did I do that? March, I think. So this is 5 months later.
Yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, I can't believe the difference I feel now. Yeah, I just feel like a new woman. And now I know that it's not just my age.
Yes, it's not just your age.
Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure, like, now I'm trying to get my clients on board with get your bloods done.
Yeah.
Even like the fact, even before 40, you don't need to wait till you're 40 to start on like taking care of your body and what you're putting in. Is it inflaming your body? That's so important, isn't it? Yeah. You need to watch.
And I think, see if you can, if like we're so disconnected from our bodies.
Yeah.
Because I think back to when I worked in fitness and it was all just like hammering it, just push through.
Oh,
like,
that was me.
Sweat as your fat melting out your body. You can die when you're sleeping your dead and all this, like that kind of narrative when we were early in the industry.
Yeah.
And it was a very male dominant. All the research was based in men. Women's hormones were never taken into consideration, and it was just push harder, go harder, go home kind of attitudes.
Yep.
and I just think,
yeah.
oh, what was I doing?
You feel like a loser if you weren't acting like that. You feel like
Ah,
you're not a winner. Like you want to train as hard as you can, lift as heavy as you can, 100 kilo squats, like whatever. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah.
But it did make you feel good. It did make you feel badass at the time. But now you're like, no.
What harm have we actually
Yeah,
done to our
yeah.
bodies by putting it through that much stress all the time and being on alert? Like we're in sympathetic nervous system constantly, because when you're
I can
training,
remember the
you're
feeling,
driving it. If you're not getting proper rest, proper relaxation after it, like if you went for a massage, it was a sports massage because you didn't go for something soft and plinky plonky music, and then I'm like, give me the plinky plonky music. I'm here for it.
Yeah, definitely. I know. Oh God,
like,
I know.
The softer and the quieter, the better.
Yeah, I love it. Sound bowls, give me sound bowls.
Yeah, sound bowls started drumming.
Yeah,
just yeah.
But it's mad how you change in it, like to that stage to now.
Yeah,
like you do think back then. If I was to think, what that was for older ladies. Do you know what I mean? You do, but now we're the older ladies.
We are the older ladies now.
But it is, isn't it? But what age are you? Are you
46.
Oh, you have 46 as well.
Yeah,
same age then. Yeah. But I feel younger now. But do you?
Yeah. And even when I look at pictures of myself, if you catch me on a good day, now compared to then, I looked older then because I'd bleach blonde hair, like stripping the life out my hair, and I was exhausted all the time. So I looked a bit haggard because I was just so tired all the time.
Brightness in your eyes, isn't it? Like when now I think like getting up at like
energy
getting
back.
a coffee first thing in the morning, like to do your HIIT. That was it, wasn't it? Like
fasted
just imagine
cardio.
what your body felt like inside.
I couldn't do it. Like
I wouldn't.
I would try and do fasted cardio because that was the phase. That was like all the craze at one point. And I remember trying to teach a spin class because I used to teach spin at 7 and half 7 in the morning. I remember sitting on my bike like, I can't do this class.
Yeah.
I'm going to fall off my bike.
Yeah.
These people are fucking mental. What am I doing?
Yeah, I done it for a long time because of my bodybuilding. I was up, like I had to be as lean as possible.
Yeah. And even that for women, like women shouldn't have low body fat because we need body fat for our hormones.
Yeah, hormones. This is so important. But my periods never stopped or anything like that. I think the lowest I got was 12%. So I never went right down, which is 12% is quite low.
12% is low, yeah.
But I never had that grainy look. I was always quite soft when I done my bodybuilding. I was bikini, so I never went like really lean, skinny, extreme.
I know girls who did like the extreme, and as soon as they'd done competition and they went back to any kind of normal eating, they blew up.
Yeah.
Like they got fat,
so hard,
looking so bloated.
Yeah.
And a couple of them were really unwell.
Yeah.
Like really unwell after
But this is what I'm wondering, if what I done, even though I wasn't extreme, was it damaging my body? Like, is this what's caused it? I was like 36 maybe when I started doing that.
Yeah.
Like doing things to extreme, like to your body.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I go through those thoughts. Like I started drinking when I was 13 or 14.
Yeah.
I was on the pill for 21 years. I was vegan for a while.
Yeah.
I was over exercising. I was doing this, I was doing that. Have I caused this for myself? Don't know. I can't see.
Yeah.
The
because you
parallel
get
universe.
obsessed, don't you? Like that's the same as me.
But there's also then that, well, what if I did? I can't change it. I can't go back and undo it. So rather than beating myself up about, did I cause all this harm? Did I do this? Did I do that? Go, this is what I'm dealing with right now. How can I nourish and love myself and honour my body's needs now, rather than, oh, look what I did. I wasn't an addict. I deserve this. Because nobody deserves ill health.
That's the thing about this age. We love ourselves now, thank God. Like, we've learned to love ourselves. Yeah. I would never have said that when I was younger. I don't.
I know.
I was so negative about myself when I was younger. Crazy, innit?
Yeah.
Like, I was speaking to a girl yesterday online, and she's like, I don't even want to, it's not even that bad, but I don't want to say it because it's mine. But she was saying, I like hate my that word, I don't want to repeat it because I don't. But she was saying, I hate my legs. Or, like, I'm like, I didn't want to say to her because it was only like a short conversation, but I'm like, see, like, women are still speaking to themselves like that. And it's sad. It was really upsetting. Like,
and there's, you know, they talk about the damage that social media is doing to women's self-esteem because you're looking at people that have had million surgeries, then they're also using Photoshop and hundreds of makeup and stylists and all the rest of it. I mean, when we grew up, we had that in magazines, and Photoshop was just a new thing, and they were talking about the damage to that, and all it's done is got worse.
Worse and worse. And now it's the AI.
And now you're
your perfection.
To AI. So you're like, if that's where your head's at and that's what you're looking at and that's what you're achieving, of course it's going to cause damage. So how can we, who've been through all those transitions and we can see it from the outside, be like, stop comparing yourself to that, because that's not, let's look at you, just you as you, because
as a whole.
I used to look at other people in the gym and be like, oh, I'm never as toned as that. I could never look like that because I physically couldn't. My limbs are this length and my muscle types the types it is. So there's no point in me looking at you and going, oh, I wish I had the same body as you. We're different heights.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like, look at you yesterday. How do you want to look tomorrow 100%. Compared to you, based on your hips, your shoulders, your own arms, your own face? Like,
if we could only drum that into the children now.
I know. Yeah. But then we can, because we can have these conversations and we can talk about that, and that be our message.
Yeah.
And
but I think my oldest girl, she's quite, would I say, she's really, the three of them are confident, but like they don't ever talk body negative, which is good, because I never done it in front of them.
I was like, say, is that you're consciously made?
I consciously, because I would never want them to feel the way I felt about myself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. How was your mum? How did your mum feel about her body?
My mum was never really like that either. I don't know where I got it from. No,
it could just have been that those early days of like models.
Yeah.
I think
because I was always looking at magazines when I was a wee girl.
Yeah.
So maybe it was from that. Yeah, because my mum wasn't really.
We did go from like the Cindy Crawford, Naomi Campbell.
It was definitely her.
Elle McPherson, right? They were all fit.
Yeah.
They were muscular and toned, and then it went to Kate Moss and Jodie Kidd and that heroin chic.
Yeah, I was never into that. I always like muscles.
Yeah, I was always drawn to
the muscular.
I wanted Cindy Crawford's workout video.
Yeah, she was
and my
the
mum
bomb.
wouldn't buy me it, and I'm like, I wanted to do her workout.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I just wanted to do workouts all the time, like the magazines. I cut all the magazines out, all the workouts out of the magazines. So I always wanted muscles as a young girl, so I did. Yeah, but Cindy Crawford was my favourite.
Yeah, she was the one.
Helena Christensen and all. She was nice, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was we looked up to them. They were real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Do I think they got Botox or anything like that? Was that out then?
I don't think so. I think Botox came in when
Botox fillers and stuff.
Like when we would have been in our early 20s, I think that started coming in. So they were already at the peak of their, because like Cindy Crawford had the mole,
older. Yeah.
And she wasn't getting that cut off. Like she was like, no way, this is my beauty spot.
And I don't even think when you see them now, they all look older but still beautiful. They don't look as if they've had loads of work done. I don't think Cindy Crawford does. Like I think I was looking on her Instagram a while ago, just like, oh wow, look at her, but she still looks older but beautiful. Naturally beautiful. Yeah. So
I think that the people that haven't had all the work and all the surgery, you see that they've had the work done, they've had stuff done, and then they've stopped getting it, like Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, I love her.
And you just think,
cool. And Julia Roberts as well.
Why did she get, like, I know why she got work done, because that was her industry, that was her persona.
Has she had her face, anything done on her face? I know she's had her boobs done, but I'm not sure. Did she have any? I don't think she's had her lips done.
No, I think that's her natural lips. But I don't know if she had like fillers and stuff like that done, or Botox at some point, but now she doesn't. And now she's just like, I'm not even wearing makeup.
Yeah. She's went the total opposite.
She's gone the total opposite. Yeah. But I saw a post or something where a quote from her recently saying her not wearing makeup wasn't meant to be a political statement, but it's become that. It's become like she's a poster child for.
It's just because who she is.
This, because and who she was. Like she was the glamorous model that everybody
did you watch a program or series.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah,
was
with
really good,
Netflix.
wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just shows you like as a normal person. And she seems like really down to earth, I think, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I would be pals with her.
yeah, she's cool. And now she's found love with Liam Neeson.
I saw that when we went to see the Naked Gun movie the other night.
Oh, did you? I would like to see that.
It was good. It was typical Naked Gun movies. Like if you remember them back in the day, they were just stupid funny.
Yeah.
It was that kind of
Because
stupid
my two
funny.
daughters want to go and see it, and I'm like, I don't know if you'll get it, like because you
see
have
the
to watch
original
the
ones.
originals. Yeah, I need to get them to watch them, and then
I
we
think
can.
they're all on Netflix or something just now.
Oh, are they?
Aye.
I don't know if they'll like it. Do you like?
I
Maybe.
like it because that was the comedy back
then.
then.
Yeah.
So I get it. But when I was watching it, I was kind of watching it through who I am just now, and I was like, oh, this is so stupid. But that's the point.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
That's the point. It's
Yeah.
meant to be.
So I'm not sure a 22-year-old and a 16-year-old would find it funny. Do you? Maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
See?
Like kids surprise
even
me
just
all
to
the time.
get to spend time with them, I don't care. I'll be taking them. I don't want to hang about with their mum anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
with your newfound health, 5 months into your new system, new routine, what does your day look like? Like exercise, eating, all that sort of stuff?
Today I walk more than anything now. I do my yoga. I meal prep last night. I done my chia seeds, chia pudding for my breakfast. So that'll do me for 2 days, and then I do my overnight oats for 2 days. So I don't overload with the carbs again. I can't eat bread. I can't eat biscuits because I feel it if I do. What else do I not eat? Usually my breakfast is eggs, chia pudding. Meat is I have my white fish, salmon. Prawns was one that I couldn't eat, that I ate a lot as well. So I don't know if maybe it's things you eat too much of and your body's just overloaded on it. Yeah. So breakfast, then your walk. I haven't really been to the gym since I've been here because I have been doing other things, but I've been doing my online training with my clients. I do the workout live, so I get that in. But when I'm in Dubai, I train like 4 or 5 times a day. A week. Yeah, Linda, whatever. Like, okay, we'll take that back.
No, we're doing less. We're doing less.
But definitely don't do the training I used to do. I'm definitely like a little lighter, and I do yoga. Yeah, I love my yoga now.
Did you do Leanne's yoga online?
Yeah,
Leanne.
I done.
Leanne was on the podcast a couple of months ago.
Yeah,
she's amazing.
I love her. She came and done our retreats. She done the 3-day retreat in Scotland. What did they go? Aberfeldy.
Yeah.
And yes, we fell in love with her. I've known Leanne a few years ago as well, but I met her through one of the. It was the Key as well.
Yeah.
I met her then, and we just chatted loads online as well. And then I just thought, why don't we ask Leanne to do that? Because I was training, I'd done my yoga training online during COVID.
Yeah.
But I was never, that was one of the things that I'd done for me while I felt like crap. I was like, maybe yoga will help. Yeah. Maybe yoga will help. So I was going to do it to do the retreats, and then I thought, no, just get somebody that knows exactly what they're doing and it's been doing it for years. So we got Leanne, she done it, and then now she's just part of the gang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, she's amazing. So yeah, my yoga, I found a really amazing yoga studio in Dubai. I go to Goa Eclipse, it's called. And it's like got the Indian teachers, so it's really authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the pushy, like into deep stretches, which in
the heat is okay to do.
Not here.
Not here when it's freezing cold.
No. You'd snap, wouldn't you? Yeah. So when I go back to Dubai, I've got a 2-week yin course in Goa.
Nice.
So I go back to Dubai for 2 months. Then in November, I've got teacher training to do yin yoga.
Yeah.
I think that's easier to start with. Maybe. Yeah. Not so much directing, which is good.
Yep.
Like try to remember what part of the body you're trying to move and directing that when you're speaking.
Yeah. The yin's really nice because you're using a lot of support to try and get your body to rest so that the fascia can stretch.
Yeah.
Because obviously there's fascia's the next thing that everybody's talking about and getting, because the research is really highlighting how important your fascia is. It's not just the glue that holds you together. It's got its own network. It's got its own. It creates a lot of the fluid for your lymphatic system. It's got its own nervous system. It's picking up more signals than anything else. So if you're locked up in your fascia, then that's going to lock up all the signals in your body. So it's going to impact your hormones. It's going to impact your autonomic nervous system. There's just so much to it. And when you start working
you feel it
the fascia, you
don't
go,
you? Like when you do yin yoga,
like it melts.
And
you're like,
it's just
know
beautiful.
I was holding that tension.
Yeah, you definitely feel the relief when you do yin. I love it.
They talk, depending on what kind of who your teacher is, they talk about like this finding the pain, but it's not trying to find the pain and push through it. It's trying to find the pain and breathe and back away from it a little bit, and then see if you can breathe into it, back away and breathe into it, so that you're gently releasing that tension rather than go hard or go home.
Like when you're trying to push yourself to do the splits. Snap.
These hips are never going to do the splits because they never could.
These the guy who's training me, it's called somatic yoga. So it's less. So you're moving from one pose like into a flow to the next pose. I read on the description. I've not done his yoga yet. He doesn't do online yoga, so I'm just going. He's in Goa, so I can't go until I go.
Can you just drop into a class?
So I'm looking forward to seeing what the difference is. Because usually you're lifting yourself up and you're moving to the next pose. But he described it like you flow into the next pose. There's more movement. So we'll see how that one.
It's just trying to gently, instead of going, right, that's that one done, sit up, adjust yourself, and then go in. It's like, how can you then, because when you talk about the fascia, it's about unwinding the fascia. And this like kind of corkscrewy kind
because
of
you need to
thing.
just completely let go your full body, don't you? You can't hold any tension anywhere in your body.
Which when we come from that fitness background, lifting weights, you're trying to hold as much tension in your body as you possibly can.
It's all about like the tension, time under tension. But you just realise how much your body needs the opposite. And why didn't we learn this when we were younger?
Because that's not what they were teaching when we were younger. Like, I mean, I did my HND in health, fitness and exercise, and then went on to do my degree in sport and exercise science, and it was all about time under tension, progressive overload. Even when foam rolling was just kind of coming in, and it was find the hardest roller you can and find the pain and lie on it, and you're like, my whole body's gone rigid. Like, this is fucking agony. And then at different times of the month, your body is more sensitive than others.
And my man's like, oh, just get it done, just do it. And I'm like, we're different for you. We're completely different for you. Like, you need to understand, like, I feel ready to go and train hard like 1 week of the month now. And I know that now. Instead of pushing myself through.
And you're all right with it?
I did struggle a wee bit mentally. Like, I'm like, I can't believe I'm at this stage. I can't train hard anymore. But I probably couldn't train hard then either. And I just done it.
You just
but now I'm like
caffeine and keep going.
Definitely.
I hadn't been in the gym to train for like 6 years.
Oh, did you not?
6 or 7 years. And the first day I was like, right, I need to get back to the gym because I'd had a massive flare when I first got diagnosed, and then I'd kind of gone back to the gym a wee bit.
What's your flare up?
Crohn's disease. So I get inflammation of the bowel, which then causes me to go to the toilet loads.
Right. Okay.
I'm not absorbing any nutrients, so then I lose weight.
Right.
And then I get inflammation in my joints and my skin and my eyes and my tendon, like all my connective tissue gets inflamed and sore, so I then can't walk, and I'm having my partner has to carry me to the toilet and put me
And
in
have
the
you had
bath
any
and
of that
wash me.
recently?
I've had, since I got diagnosed in 2017, I've had 3 flares. So there was the very first one that got me the diagnosis, and then I had 2 since then. Last one was in 2022, so I bounced back from the first one really
Right,
quickly
okay.
because I had been strong and fit beforehand. The second one, it took me a bit longer because I'd gone back to the gym a wee bit, but I had not been consistent.
Were you worried? Were you scared? Like,
Yeah.
or did you just feel completely drained that you couldn't?
Both.
Yeah.
Both. It was like, I don't want to push myself too hard to just make myself sick again, but also
So there was no balance. It was just like fear.
Yeah, and so then you're stressed every time. And then after that third time I had the flare, it took me 18 months to recover from it because I hadn't been to the gym at all between that second and third flare. It had been during COVID as well, so I'd only been teaching my classes online. But when you're teaching, you're not really doing the exercises properly because you need to be able to talk. So I hadn't really done anything. So by the time I was going back to the gym, and this was only maybe 18 months ago, and I had a panic attack going into the gym, even though it was the gym that I used to teach at, and I knew, and I'm like trying to fill in the paperwork, my hands pure shaking. And my partner Chris, he does sports rehab, so he was like,
was he working?
You're just going in to see what you can do, and you're just going to move your body. You're not going to try and lift heavy. You're not going to do this. You're not going to do that. So he was like there helping me and supporting me through it, which was I'm really grateful for. But it's taken a year and a bit for me to even start going, I'm going to add a wee bit more weight on now. Right, I'm going to transition to this slightly more challenging exercise, but there's still stuff.
And do you beat yourself up like that you're not lifting heavy?
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Did you have a time that you did do that?
Oh yeah, I mean I cried many times when I first, and I would have, so one of the other symptoms when I've been in flare, when I try to walk, like when I can walk, when I try to walk anywhere, my body goes into a panic attack. But it's not a mental panic attack, it's a physical one. So my heart rate's racing, and then my breathing gets really rapid, and then it goes into a mental one. So I'm like, oh my god, my god. So anytime my heart rate went up, straight away I was going into panic attack. So I was like, I have to do this even slower because I have to retrain my body that my heart rate increasing is okay and it's intentional. It's not because I'm ill and I should actually be lying down. Because that's when I wasn't well, that's what my body was telling me. I was trying to push too hard. I need to get better, I need to get back to work, I need to get on my feet again rather than just lying down and let my body heal. So,
but that's the good thing about you, because you're being so aware. A lot of people aren't aware of their body. So, and you've realised that to be slow and go slower and like listen more,
be patient,
be patient,
which is not something I'm very good at.
That's the thing, innit? And know that if you can't do this, there is other things you can do, and that's just as important. And there's also the acceptance that I'll never look the way, I mean, I won't look the way that I did when I was 35 because 10 years have gone past. And that's just normal.
And that's part of that's normal, but there's also, because there's been so much inflammation, because I've got endometriosis as well, got loads of inflammation around the pelvic area. So I've got this little pouch, and I'm like, women should have a little bit of a pouch anyway, but how much of this is normal and how much of it, because we grew up in the six-pack drawing, flat, and it took me ages to actually even be able to relax that area in the first place and be like, oh my god, I've been holding on so tightly here for so long. No wonder my guts are like, what the fuck are you doing? And they're getting angry with me because they've had no space to breathe.
Yep. And then that's like when you're like you're healing, you need to let go of that feeling, don't you? Like the inflammation, it's all a build up of all the probably the hate you've been giving your body and everything, and it all sits as well, doesn't it? Everything, it's all sits here in your womb area. And it's that is years of letting that go, isn't it? I found that as well.
We've not been allowed to be angry.
And it's a good thing to let go of, to feel angry. You're allowed to feel angry. It's not a bad feeling, is it? No. Just depends where you're putting it.
Depends where you're putting it. Obviously, if you're aiming it at yourself and that, I'm angry with my body because it's not doing what it should be, that's not a healthy anger. But if somebody causes you harm, or somebody you love harm, or there's a real reason to be
Yeah.
angry. It's not, or somebody's really rude to you. You don't just
Mhm.
follow it down and be the polite lady.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
sorry, what do you
I've
mean
had-
by
yeah.
that?
Yes. I think there's been so many years of just holding back and not speaking up for yourself as well, innit? That goes down into your
All
the
sits
womb.
in
Yep.
that area.
Mhm.
Because when you look at the end of body mind, all the body mind work,
Yep.
I've got a couple of books there, and it's like you look up a health condition and you're like, you're a people pleaser, you're
Yep.
this, and I'm like that. Who is she?
Yeah. What's her name again?
I've
I've
two
got one of the books.
I can't see that whether in that bottom right hand
What's her
corner.
name? Because I always got a pain in my shoulder, and exactly what it says in the book is exactly what
Exactly
I
what
was
you were
holding on
thinking.
to. Yeah, but I got breath work last year in India when I done my retreat,
Mhm.
and it was it rebirth breath work when you're breathing in through the mouth and out through the mouth.
Okay.
Oh my god, that was so intense. Like
Mhm.
I was crying and sobbing. But this is when she was training me to let go of my anger that I was holding in.
Yeah.
So I didn't think I was angry. But then she's like, it's all here, it's sitting here, it's in your body, it's like pain in your body.
Yeah.
This is where it's all coming from. And then that's where she was like, it's not a bad thing to be like, let your anger out.
Mhm.
Or if you don't let it out, it stays there. It's there. So
Yeah.
let it out.
It's eating you up from
So
the
eventually,
inside.
like I was crying, like honestly, I felt like I was crying like I did when I was 6 years old, and my mum,
Sobbing.
yeah, my mum had went out for the night where my dad and I was getting babysat, and I was crying in the room like, oh, I want my mommy, like crying like a child, like it was crazy. But that's where she took you back to, like to release the anger throughout your full life, really, like all the years of anger built up inside you.
Yeah.
And then my pain in my shoulder just like dissipated right out my arm. It was very powerful.
Yeah.
Have you ever done breath work?
I've done some little bits because part of my yoga training,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
do
yeah. Like
a lot
pranayama.
of pranayama breath
Yeah.
work. I've never done anything like that intense
Yeah.
because my health conditions are contraindicated for quite a few of
Okay.
them.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
you're like, really?
I know. You would think that might be good for it.
Mhm.
Yeah. But you would need to just go with a good.
Yeah, because I've tried the Wim Hof a few times and it made my symptoms worse.
Yeah, with that. That's quite.
Because it's very intense.
Yeah,
and then I
that's
spoke to
intense.
somebody, the person who had originally been guiding me through it wasn't actually trained in it.
And that's
And
what
then
you
I
need to be
spoke to
very
somebody
careful.
who was properly trained in it and had also done other breathwork trainings, and straight away he was like, you should not be doing that. He went, loads of women should not be doing the Wim Hof breath because women are more prone to anxiety and stuff like that. So it's too aggressive a breath work for you. So you need to be more gentle.
And it's in the ice bath as well.
Yeah. There's no thanks.
Yeah, I know that is. I've done it.
I mean, I do like getting into the loch.
Yeah.
But for me, that's not about getting into the cold water. That's about connecting with nature and being
grounding and
being encapsulated and held by the water of the
loch.
loch.
Of course.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, definitely. You don't need to stay in it for 12 minutes.
No.
You can run in, have your wee bit of fun and run back out. No, yeah, you do get a good feeling though, don't you, when you're in the cold water and you done it in Inverary, right in the water when we done my retreat. That was amazing. But you actually don't feel it, do you? Like when you let go, when you breathe through it, when you do your breath work. Yeah. You actually heat up from the inside out. Yeah.
Which is what you're trying to train the body to do, is to get that thermal reaction.
What was the breath work you said you done?
The Wim Hof
one?
one.
Did you not say you done another one there? No.
Well, I went to the guy who had said to me not to do it. I went to him for a one-to-one breathwork session, but it wasn't a particular. He took me through lots of different variations of rhythms and stuff like that.
Yeah, which would be good for your specific issues. Yeah.
If you've got a very heightened and alert nervous system, like very switched on, hypervigilant, then you need all the longer exhaling breaths to help soothe and calm down, to get out of sympathetic and into parasympathetic, so that you're getting into that, and it can take longer.
Yeah.
So it's knowing that and being aware. But you as the individual, if you go to a breathwork session, you need to know your body. And if you start doing a session and you're like, I'm feeling worse from this, you need to stop that practice and listen to your own body. You don't lie there like I
And
would,
just keep
like I
doing it,
did,
yeah.
and
Thinking
kept
it was,
doing it, going,
yeah.
I must be doing this wrong, I must be doing this wrong, there's something wrong with me. No, that's just the wrong
thing for you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah. Because when we done it in a group session first of all in India, and I got really lightheaded, but I did sit down and stop because I thought I was going to fall over. But I think obviously it changes your blood pressure, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, as
And
long
you're
as you
changing
know.
the oxygen carbon dioxide ratios in
Yeah.
your body, and if you over breathe or under breathe, you could end up passing out, which is why they obviously don't do this next to water.
Yeah.
And then you go to loads of events that are doing
And
it
that's
right
exactly
next to water,
what they
and you're
do.
like, your insurance doesn't cover you.
Yeah. Oh goodness. But there is so many people just doing like courses online, and then that's a toughie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just think, wow, because I had a girl on a couple of weeks ago on the podcast who's a trauma-informed breathwork coach, and she was like, we learned the techniques of the breathwork for her. I think her course was over about 9 or 10 months that she did it. And she's like, the first few weeks you learn the techniques, and she went, the rest of it is about holding space and watching for people struggling with the techniques so that you can help them adapt to it. Because the techniques are the techniques. You breathe in for whatever, you breathe out for whatever, you hold it, whatever. And you'll get a response, but you then have to know if somebody starts having a trauma response, like if you're bringing stuff up and they start to get distressed, you need to know how to be able to hold space for them, to make them safe, to help them through it. Because if you activate somebody's trauma
and then you go, oh,
have a great day, see you later, they're never coming back to you for a start, but also they've then got stuff that they need to process that maybe don't know how to process, and then self-blame will come in for them. And
there's so much to it, isn't there?
There's a lot. So if you are going to something, make sure that you're really confident that the person who's guiding it knows what they're talking about.
Yeah, of course.
And that they are paying attention to everybody in the room, that they're not breathe in for 4.
Yeah, this lady was really good.
Scrolling on their phone.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody's lying down.
Yeah, you can't
Or
see you.
they've got
Their eyes shut, taking pictures.
They've got their phone out recording it for their social. You're like, hang on a minute, that person was having a panic attack.
God. I know. Yeah, thank God the one in India was really good. I've recently met another guy, Tribal. I don't know if you've seen that. He does, I can't remember the name of it. I'll find out for you, but he does a few different sound bowls and breathwork sessions. But I've just found him, so he looks interesting. Yeah, really good. Yep. So the journey goes on. I think it's all different little techniques, isn't it, that we need to find for ourselves to help our bodies heal.
Yeah, it's coming.
Heal what we've done.
Heal from what we did without beating ourselves up for what we've done, and it's coming back to connecting into what your body needs. Like, how do you get quiet and stop watching what everybody else is doing on social media? And go, what do I need? Do I want to go outside and sit outside? Yeah, that's good for you.
Yeah, but I think a lot of women don't give themselves that space to like.
How do you do it being a mum of 3?
Yeah, well, my older ones are in Scotland. Yeah. But when I was in Spain, like, I don't know, they went back to their dad, and I don't even know if God done this for me, like, to give me that space. Yeah. Because I don't think I would have survived that. And that's what I think, like, how the women survive, like, everything they've got on. And I felt like I was heartbroken. Like, that was another thing I had to, like, process and deal with. But I don't know what would have happened if we were all together. It's crazy, like to help me heal, if you know what I mean. Like,
you took a bit of your responsibility away.
Yeah, like, and going a wee bit deeper, like, was I meant to deal with attachment? Was I? I went right deep into all these things. Yeah. Like, I was looking at everything. Why was this happening? Why did this happen to me? Like, when I had that space, I soul searched. Like, and I've been doing that. My friend Angie, she does like Reiki, and she does the sound bowls and stuff, and she's taught me to go into the shadow. Yeah. Rather than sitting in love. Yeah. Like what I always done. Yeah. I would just go and train, and
Feel good.
never to feel good, yeah, but I never felt good. I felt like crap. And then not look inside. She told me to face all the wee things that I was running from.
Mhm.
So I feel like I was given that time to do that.
Yeah. But you've
I didn't
also
want, yeah,
gratitude for the fact that Dad even wanted
yeah,
to take the responsibility.
yeah. He
as
full
well.
on like wanted them back.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
were stealing them from me, but yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. I think he was probably doing it to try and annoy me, but that's what I'm thinking.
So you can always reframe that and spin it, right? He was trying to annoy me, but actually he's
Yeah,
helped me
yeah,
be a
yeah,
better,
better
more
human,
whole,
yeah,
complete person, so
mhm.
that you can then be better for your
Yeah.
kids
Kids for the future,
And
for my
set-
grandkids,
and
everything.
setting them a good example
Yeah.
as well, that you're allowed to accept help from
Yeah.
people, even if you think that they're doing it
Yeah,
for the wrong
yeah,
reasons.
yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
So even though the worst time in my life ended up helping me. So at that point when I was going crazy, I did have space,
Mhm.
which was very lucky.
Yeah.
Because my partner now, he was amazing. Like he took on full responsibility, like money and stuff like that. So like for the house and things. So I didn't
Mhm.
have to work at that point.
How did you get
Um,
comfortable with that? Like, 'cause
oh, that was hard.
I'm just thinking,
Yeah.
I was brought up not so much like from my mum and dad, but I remember my gran saying to me, always make sure you can look after
Yeah.
yourself, like have
Yeah.
money for yourself,
Yeah.
and that whole feminism, independent
Yeah.
woman,
Yeah.
Beyonce bullshit.
Yeah, and because it was my ex, he was all about money. He's got money, so he was always all about money and making you feel bad about money.
Okay.
Like he was the one that made the most money. Like I
Mhm.
I done my personal training and stuff like that. Doesn't make that much money, but I was still doing it. But so I've always had a wee issue around money. So that was very hard.
Yeah,
Very hard.
I can imagine.
But and plus I'd moved to Spain as well. I was in Spain, so it wasn't my usual people around me. Like I
Yeah.
could just go and work, even if I did feel like rubbish. Just it would be a bit easier to go and work. So yeah, so there was a few wee,
like you've taken your support network away,
yeah,
which again, good and bad, because you can fall into old habits
Yep.
with
That's
the people
exactly
that
what
you're
it was,
used to.
yep.
But you've ripped the band-aid off,
Yep.
exposed
deep,
took the
yep,
stitches out,
yep.
exposed
But
your
that's
wounds.
yeah, exactly. That was the perfect
Yeah.
thing for. I moved to Spain, and then I feel like that's where I had to do all my healing.
Mhm.
And I feel like I did. So it's not just obviously I found out it was my thyroid, but I had already done loads of work spiritually prior to that. And I knew there was a reason why I was doing all this. And then I got to the health part and I was ready to heal. Had healed so much, so I was ready to take full responsibility. Yeah, it was another layer. Yeah. Yeah. So and now I'm here and I feel good and I'm in Dubai, and then that's a different vibe. That's a whole nother vibe. Like, and that's just all about health and fitness, where I'm choosing now the yoga and the meditation and like the sound bowls and the healing. Yeah.
The wellness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Which is, I will still go to the gym because I love fitness. I love going to the gym.
Training
Strength training
for your bones and muscles.
Yep,
for
100%.
longevity,
Especially getting into this age as well. It's like your muscles are so important.
Yeah.
So yeah, gym is always going to be part of my life as well. Yeah, but everything else can just be bits and bobs in it. Like
It's exciting.
Yeah.
So Bootyfit is back.
Bootyfit is back.
With a new vibe.
With a totally new vibe. I've actually called it Life After 40 Method.
I love it. I love it.
But the quicker you get, like, obviously, if you're bordering the 35s and you feel like that feeling like something's changing, you don't know what it is.
Yeah, because some women go through menopause younger. They say 51's the average age, but there's loads of women that are younger and loads of women that are
and they don't know what's going on. They don't, and it might not even be menopause. Like ours wasn't even menopause. Like there's just like little things that feel different in it, and then you just need to listen to your body. Just that's the time, like we just said, take time out. You might not be able to go to Spain and live for 5 years on your own or whatever, but even like half an hour just to sit and ask yourself, like, what do I need? What do I need? No thinking about the children, no thinking about your husband, anything.
Not as a mum, not as a wife, not as a anything. It's you as you.
You.
Yeah.
As you are now, not what you needed like 2 years ago, because that's where I got stuck. Like, I need to get back to eating my bodybuilding food. I need to do the weights. No, you don't.
No.
No, you don't. Just give yourself a moment, really, to see yourself. Because we never ever really look at ourselves, do we? Like, completely look at ourselves.
We avoid it or look at ourselves through a critical eye.
Yeah.
I used to be thinner, I used to be fitter, I used to be... That's nice.
Yeah.
That's your living in the past.
Yeah.
We're not
What's
in the
happening
past.
now, yeah.
And we're also not in the future. It is, what can you do right now? Can you go for a walk?
Yeah.
And it might be, can you just walk up and down the stairs 5 times?
Exactly.
If you don't have time to go out or the weather's horrific.
That's what I'm trying to say, like baby steps.
Yeah.
One healthy habit, like bring in one healthy habit a week and remove an unhealthy habit at the same time. Yeah. Look at all the foods that you're eating. Do you really truly think that it's causing you inflammation or not?
Yeah. And what causes inflammation for you is going to be different
100%.
for somebody else. Like,
and it may be healthy that's causing inflammation, you never know. But look at the actual real stuff that's really causing the inflammation, like fizzy juices, like cans of Red Bull, those kind of stuff that people are, for a fact that's not doing you any good.
Yeah. Alcohol.
I've not drank for 106 days. So, like, not even that. I never drank that much till the past probably 4 or 5 years. Maybe a glass of wine every 2 weeks or something like that.
Yeah.
But I do feel a difference. Like, really. Yeah, I do feel, I don't know if it's everything in one, like everything that I've done, but
then they say that is the ingredients of the cake.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just, it's not just one thing.
Yeah.
It's that whole combination of
because if you have a hangover, then what do? You want to eat crap.
Heinz tomato soup, iron brew.
You know, I was never a big fizzy juice drinker.
I wasn't either, but I always drank iron brew if I had a hangover.
Yeah. My mum used to put that in her vodka, so that I was like,
Oh no.
So that put me off, I think. Yeah, definitely. What did I have? I just liked
milk. I used to drink milk as well.
Did you?
Pint of milk and a cup of Heinz tomato soup for your eggs.
And that was your hangover cure? Yeah.
Disgusting.
I don't even know what I had. Probably a takeaway. Chinese, definitely a Chinese. No.
That's salty, greasy.
Yeah. So, no, I don't know. I think, like, my family are big drink, like weekend drinkers. They would go out somewhere and they would drink. So you feel like you're not part of something anymore, which is, it took a long time to like accept that. Even for before, but now since I went in for my mum's 70th in April, and then that's when I thought, I cannot do this anymore. Like, my mum's 70 and she is just like a party animal. I just can't keep up with her. And my other sister, she's the same. She's a party animal that she doesn't get hangovers, that's the thing. But me and my other sister, we've just actually, what's that called? Is it Raynaud's or something like that? No, something to do with your liver.
I don't know. The Raynaud's is when your fingers get really cold.
Oh, I can't remember what it's called. It was something to do with your liver, but she says it's genetic.
Right.
But I think if you drink alcohol, it makes it worse. So that's why you get bad hangovers, probably. Right, okay. So me and my sister have this in my blood.
Right.
I was just told this 2 weeks ago. So now I know why I get a bad hangover. It's not that I'm just a wimp. So I've got a good excuse. Gilbert syndrome.
Right, I've never heard that.
Have you never heard that? So it's meant to be a Scottish thing.
Doesn't surprise
me. The Arabic lady that done my blood test, she says a lot of people in Scotland get this.
That's because a lot of people in Scotland drink
Yeah.
from a very young age.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think I was
Absolutely
the same.
pickle your liver.
Oh God.
Like,
So 14 now,
yeah.
I know.
Mhm.
Like, so if you're drinking for 14, you're going to
'Cause
have issues with your liver.
Yeah, because your liver doesn't finish properly forming, I think, until you're about 21.
Wow.
So if I have been smashing it
Yeah.
before then
That's
yeah,
crazy, isn't it, when you think about
you're
it?
damaging a growing organ.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
Sorry.
Oh, my baby, I'm so sorry.
I'm really nice to it now. I
That's
do like
okay.
vibration therapy and all
Oh,
that
do
on
you?
it. Mhm.
Well, see, when the girl done my intolerance test, she done kinesiology.
Mhm.
So she done energetic work as well, and she says she could feel my liver.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know this at this point. She was saying that I have got something going on in my liver.
Mhm.
So that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm going to
yeah.
Google that and find out more about
I
that.
know.
Gilbert's.
Gilbert syndrome.
I'm going to look this
My
up.
my sister knew she had it, but I didn't know I had it.
Yeah.
And then the lady for the Dubai told me 2 weeks ago. I don't even think it was 2 weeks ago. I think
So
it was
it's something in
last
your
week.
blood markers
Yeah.
that shows that you've got this.
Mhm. Yeah.
Interesting.
And I didn't even notice in the previous blood test. I don't know if they checked it, but yeah.
I suppose it depends if you know what it is that you're looking for
Yeah.
to see if that
I
information.
think maybe I was just looking at the thyroid issue.
Yeah.
The lady never mentioned anything about my liver.
And if your liver's not functioning right,
It's
nothing's
everything,
functioning right
I know,
because
so, yeah.
everything influences everything.
Yeah. But she did say it's nothing to worry about, especially if you don't drink and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And she says you're doing everything perfectly. So there's nothing really to worry about. It's just, it is a thing. It's genetic
Mhm.
and it's a Scottish thing. So you're just unlucky with that one.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's basically it, really. Like health wise, just you need to just do as best you can, don't you?
Yeah.
With what you've got.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
I know.
Anything else we want to chat about before we finish up?
If anyone wants to do the life after 40 7-day anti-inflammatory, we'll be able to get the details.
Yeah, we can put them in the show notes.
Yeah, perfect.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a free one. So
Nice.
7 days anti-inflammatory diet.
Cool.
They can just join my Facebook
I'm
group.
going to have a look at that.
Yeah.
Because even though I try and do anti-inflammatory stuff, I'm always
Yeah,
like,
there's loads of
is there
recipes.
something I'm missing?
Yeah.
Let's see what other people are doing.
Yeah,
Give it a
definitely.
go. See if it works for me.
Yep. There's loads of recipes in it. That's the thing in it. You just don't know what to eat. But then you get stuck on the same things again.
Yeah.
And the things that are easy for you to cook and to eat, then. But I hope I don't end up intolerant to them as well.
I know it's kind of because I was talking to a dietitian on the podcast the other day, and she was talking about people that have got IBS and when they go on the FODMAP diet, so that you're only meant to be on that for 4 to 6 weeks. It's not meant to be a lifestyle. You go on that, and while you're on that, you're then trying to heal your gut.
Yeah.
So that you can then be tolerant to the stuff that you were intolerant to, so that you're rebuilding a robust system. Because if you're intolerant to stuff, that means that your system's fragile.
Yeah.
So you want to have it as robust as possible. So it's then, right, how can you make sure that the gut lining is strong?
Yeah.
How do you get the right kind of fibres in so that you're feeding it but not putting too much fibre in, especially if you've got a sensitive gut, because that then will irritate it and it'll make you worse and make you more inflamed, which I think is where I'm kind of at the moment. I've been putting too much in.
I done a metal detox. It was wild berry, barley powder, and spirulina for 30 days.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've tried that before.
I have done in the past, but I don't really get exposed to many metals because I had my mercury fillings taken out before I left Australia, which was 2009.
Right, okay.
2008. I don't use deodorant.
Yeah,
I don't know.
the lady that told me to do it was the lady that done my intolerance test, just because she must have felt something going on in my gut.
Yeah.
But I don't know maybe it was just all the wrong foods I've been eating.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, because
I got one of the hair strands intolerance test things done fairly recently, and it showed heavy metals, and it was selenium and aluminium, and I was cooking with aluminium all the time.
Right, okay.
So I stopped cooking with aluminium, like I've stopped
your frying pans and stuff like that. Not
my frying pans, but the tin foil, and
yeah.
That's not actually tin, it's aluminium. So, and I was cover and everything in that. So I've gone to parchment paper,
Right,
like baking
okay.
paper. I just switched that over
Right,
because it was
okay.
only aluminium and selenium, and I had been putting 2 Brazil nuts in it every
And do you
day.
have to stop that?
So I've taken that out just now, just to see, because the hair strand test was only like 30 quid or
So are
something.
you
like that. It
not,
wasn't
are you
expensive.
intolerant to selenium? Or is
No,
it just
but it
not
just
good for your
showed that
body?
it was too high.
Too high, right, okay.
But I think at one point I was having 4 or 5 Brazil nuts every day.
Oh,
so
is that? I love
probably
Brazil nuts.
loading
Oh
them in,
no.
'cause they say 2 a day gives you
What you
all
need.
you need, and I was like, oh, I'll just stick 4 in then.
Yeah, with your dates. I love it. Brazil nut in a date.
Yes. Oh, I love a stuffed date.
Yeah. Oh well then, I can't have more than 2 then.
Yeah. So almonds, cashews instead.
Yep.
So yeah, that was only two metals that it was showing in me, and I was like, well, that makes the aluminium foil the only place I could think. So I was cooking with it every single day.
So was that shown? Did that test for all foods and everything?
It tasted for like, I think something like 3,500 foods.
Oh, you need to give me that detail. Yeah. And how much was that?
I think it was like 35 quid. So it wasn't expensive, and it's like, this is not an allergy test. It just shows you what you're sensitive to.
Right, okay.
And then it's traffic lights it. So you've got your reds, your amber, and then your green.
Right, okay. That's
so
interesting.
It was quite interesting.
Yeah, I would like to try that.
Because soy was one of the red things for me, like any kind of soy product, which makes sense because I've got endometriosis. There's too much estrogen in my body anyway. So adding anything else that drives more estrogen is not going to be good. So
yeah, it's good to get these wee tests done though, isn't it?
yeah,
Just
and
to
then play about with it.
Yep.
To see if, like, well, if I remove that, how do I
Yep.
feel? And then if you don't feel any different, but you felt good already, then okay. But if you felt shit and you still feel shit, is there something else there that you maybe need to take out?
Yeah, because I've ate like apples every now and then, but I was eating a lot of peanut, but I was eating apples and peanut butter, which you think's okay, but peanut butter I can't eat, apples I couldn't eat, so I changed it to cashew butter.
Yep.
And what else was I eating with cashew butter? You just have to like change things up, don't you? Yeah. Yeah.
So I say sometimes warming an apple, like heating it up, that changes
even make it stewed apples.
Stewed apples. See, I don't know.
No.
I can put an apple under the grill just to take the chill off it, but don't cook it.
No, I love it.
I'm like, an apple should have a crunch to it.
Yeah, I get that, but nice hot oats with a wee bit of stewed apples is amazing. Yeah, yummy.
Where are the best places for people to find you online?
I am on Instagram and Facebook, but I can give you the
links and then we'll put them in.
Yeah, Facebook and Instagram.
Best places to find you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
So check out Linda's 7-day anti-inflammatory diet and all our
Join the group.
Join our group.
Life after 40.
Still have your leggings?
I don't know, because I moved to Spain. I gave it up. Yeah, but actually, a few people have been asking for them since I've been back. So maybe they might make a
comeback.
Yes, love that. Love your leggings. They've done actually all right.
They were everywhere. I think they were like, when I remember your leggings coming out, they're like the first squat proof leggings.
Yeah.
Because you could really only get Nike and Adidas back then.
Did you get the black? Did you get a pair?
I can't remember, probably.
It was the black ones, the grey love heart bum. I love them.
I wouldn't have had that because I sweat too much. And I would have looked like I beat myself.
You would have.
Information you didn't need to know.
Yeah.
Right, so if you have heard anything today, remember, please do share and make sure you're following and subscribing and all that jazz. And I'll see you on the next podcast. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
It takes forever for me to work out how to stop things.